Good morning, everyone. This is Denise from Designs by Dana Denise, and this is going to be our Saturday, November 15th, 2025 tutorial on making a cute wreath using this sign. I had everyone vote on this or a different sign for a wreath, and there was more for this than there was for the other one. So we are going to, it's a really cute little owl. We're going to make a cute little Christmas wreath with it. And I've actually decided to put it on a swag base, which is a greenery swag base that measures about 20 to 25 inches long. And so what we're going to do first is part one, we're going to make the bow. And then we'll do a part two in a different video, and we will add some more things, and we might have a part three. I'll let you know in part two video if we just finish it off there or not. So I'm just kind of playing around with this and seeing how it goes. So I'm hoping that you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. And if there is anything that you would like to see me make, like I haven't done a video on making a mesh wreath. If you would like to see that, I want you to comment in the comments below and let me know that you would like me to do a video on that, and I will sure do it. And if you are on YouTube, you could really help me out by liking my video and also by subscribing to my channel. I would very much appreciate that. So here we go. We're going to get started by making the bow. And the ribbon that we're going to use is actually a Sam's Value ribbon, and it's your traditional colors of plaids, green and red. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but it's got some gold in it. And so we're going to use that. I thought that would go really good with our sign. And we're also going to use, possibly, I'm going to see how this looks, but we're also going to put, and I don't even know where I got this. This is probably, I don't even know. I've had it around for a while, and it's another ribbon that I probably would have got at some kind of discount store or something. So this is kind of a budget friendly as far as the ribbon goes. This is a Etsy sign. So anyway, so this is what we're going to try to do, and then we're going to add in some gold. I don't know where I put the gold. Oh, we have some gold picks from Hobby Lobby, and they have a little bit of snow on them, so I think they're really pretty. And they were $4.99 a pick. I may have got them on sale. The number on them is 5555792. I don't know how much I'm going to use of them, or if I'm going to use them at all, but these are the picks I'm going to use. And I get most of my florals and my bases from Craft Outlet. I'm not affiliated with anyone, just letting you know that's where I mostly get a lot of my supplies, ribbons and bases. Now grapevines I get at Michael's. But for greenery or for mesh, if I'm buying mesh, I buy it at Craft Outlet. So just a little tidbit. Okay, so let's get started on the bow. So the bow, this is a 2.5 inch wide ribbon, and I am going to make it first and then add that other on top of it. And I'm going to give myself a longer tail, because since I'm making a swag, I may want to like bring it down and kind of, you know, not just be a bow and then a little bow at the bottom. I may put, you know, some tails on the sides. So I'm going to leave a fairly long ribbon. I think I'm going to leave like a 24-inch tail. And then if I want to cut it off and I don't like that look, just cut it off. This is not the real expensive ribbon, so I can use it for a different project. So I'm going to start with that. So I'm going to put my tail hanging down here. Hopefully you can see. And I'm putting it in between my little things here. And then I'm trying to determine if this, I guess this is the outside. So I'm going to twist, before I put it down in there, I'm going to twist it so that, and it's hard to tell on this type of ribbon because, you know, if you have a ribbon that's real obviously that the back is the back and the front is the front, then you could see this better. But since this ribbon is really close, I have to really double take looking at it to even determine what's the upside and what's the back side. So I am going to make a 6-inch bow loops. My loops are going to be 6 inches. So I have the neat little bow maker that has the measurements on it. I think most of them do. So I'm going to do that, and then you're going to twist it there in the center so that you've got the inside on the inside, and when you do your loop, then the outside will be the outside, and make sure it's 6 inches. And then I'm going to do my twisting thing again, and I think I'll do 4 loops on this. One thing that's not fun when you're doing these things is your ribbon sometimes gets all twisted up. So let me make sure that we've got this all right. You know, I may even go more loops just for the fun of it. Okay, got that. Make sure it's 6 inches. And I think I'll make it go that way. This one can go kind of this way. Then I twist this one. Yes. This one here. So I'm just kind of situating my bow how I think that it should lay. I'll spread out my loops here. And I will, telling you, it's tough telling on this ribbon which one is inside and which one's out. In fact, I'm not for sure that if you didn't twist it, it would make that much of a difference because you really can't hardly tell. Okay, I think I'm going to do, I'm going to have to bring this down. And that way it's not in the way of my loops. So I've got 3 loops over here, 3 loops over there. And then I'm going to cut and we're done with that one. And we'll start with this other little one. And like I said, I'm not for sure, but I just thought maybe this might lighten it up a little. And it's got that gold shimmery look on the, actually it's got it all through the ribbon, but on the edges it's more, I don't know if you can see, but it's shimmery. So I'm going to cut this end off. It kind of looks jagged. And then we will get our 24-inch tail. And then this is the same as the other ribbon. There's really not an inside and an outside, so that's going to make it kind of easy because, ooh, I don't have much of this ribbon. So we're going to probably get 1 loop, which that's okay. It's a good way to use the ribbon when you do like layered bows. turns out that it's just about perfect. Just one loop. So there we have it. Okay, so then I was trying to think if I want to add I love this 7/8 inch ribbon. It's RG727805 from craftoutlet.com. I have probably 4 or 5 rolls of this. I use this a lot. I'm trying to think. I might want to, since we didn't have very much of that other, I may want to add this. So, I'm going to put that there. And then again, this is another ribbon that it's really hard to tell what the inside and outside is. Throw that away. Are you guys Christmas shopping yet? I have done none. Not one gift. And, you know, I hope that some of this inspires someone to make either their own bows or to make their own wreath. And I would love for you guys to share it on our Dana Denise Craft Friends page. If you decorate your front door, your front porch, or you make a wreath, or you make anything crafty, I would love to see your work and us share with each other. That's why I created that page, so that we could do that. Okay, and then of course YouTube's always wonderful for learning new things, for me anyways. I'll get a zip tie. I'm gonna have to get up for this. And we probably are going to have to make another smaller bow for this swag so that we can put it down at the bottom. So I'm going to, hopefully you can see this, I'm going to zip tie this in the middle. I just kind of held it all together. Zip tie it really tight. And if I have to make what I probably will do is, because I kind of have to eye, once we get the wreath all put together, I have to kind of eye at the bottom as to how big and how long I want my loops and all that for the bottom bow of the swag. So I will probably do that on the video once we get everything else put on the swag. So, but this is a little bit of a help. And then I will, on the ends, I will ducktail them, and I'll probably put something in the center. But here's our starters. Let's get this situated here. Put him down here where he belongs. Okay. So there's the start. That's going to be at the very top of the swag. And I will go ahead and ducktail these ends. And all you do is fold it in half on the ends if you don't know. and cut up to the corners from the fold area. I don't know if you can see that. Like that. So this is the fold edge, and I cut up to the edge so that you get a ducktail. And sometimes I do ducktails, sometimes I just do the side, you just cut straight up. Actually, I could probably cut these two together. It's another thing. To save time, you can put them, they're able to go together real good. You can do them together. There. There's the ducktail. Okay, so that's the bow. Now, part 2 is we'll start putting the swag together with our cute little owl. So I'll see you at part 2.